Hello, my name is Dan Colgan, and welcome to day 20 of my December Christmas Carol Countdown. The carol I would like to look at today is O Little Town of Bethlehem. The text of this was written by Philip Brooks, an American who lived from 1835 to 1893. Brooks was born in Boston and studied at Harvard, along with the Episcopal Theological Seminary in Virginia. An ordained Episcopalian pastor, he served churches in both Philadelphia and Boston, eventually becoming the Bishop of Massachusetts. He was a well-known preacher who gained some notoriety for giving lectures on preaching. He also published and sold a number of sermons. He was known to be a kind, generous, tender person, turning down many prestigious posts. It's said that he constantly reminded those whom he crossed paths with about the blessedness of humanity. This carol can be traced back to 1868, written for a Christmas Sunday school service that year. It was published shortly thereafter. It appears in its original form with Elizabethan English in almost every printing today, with the exclusion of the fourth verse. Hymn scholar Paul Westermeyer states that, quote, most hymnals omit the fourth stanza because its prophetic dimensions are too hot to handle, or because it might be understood to suggest human doing can meritoriously take the place of God's. The prophetic dimensions cannot be avoided. Christians are to care about the neighbor. As to human doing, it can be understood here to stand behind God's doing in the normal course of Christian discipleship and not anything meritorious. Here's the fourth stanza. Where children pure and happy pray to the blessed child, where misery cries out to thee, Son of the undefiled, where charity stands watching and faith holds wide the door, the dark night wakes, the glory breaks, and Christmas comes once more. This carol is generally set to one of two tunes, either St. Louis or Forest Green. And of course, I'll play them both at the end. St. Louis was the original pairing written by Louis Redner at Brooks' request and used with it on that original Christmas of 1868. Redner was a well-known organist from Philadelphia who worked with Brooks at the church where he served. It's said that Redner named the tune Lewis, spelled L-E-W-I-S, after himself. And somewhere along the way, a printer added the saint and changed it to the French spelling L-O-U-I-S instead. Redner commented years after and suggested that it be called St. Brooks instead to honor the text's author, but that suggestion never took hold. The alternate tune, Forest Green, is an Old English folk tune set to this text by Ralph Vaughan Williams in 1906. It's been widely used for this text in the UK and Ireland, as well as some circles here in the US as well. You'll notice I'm here in the fireside room today, as I decided to record this carol on the original Gloria Day organ. This is the pump organ, which served Gloria Day when it was located downtown Olympia, on the corner of 5th and Adams, I believe. Sadly, that building no longer exists, but we do have the organ, the pulpit, which you can see behind me, as well as the altar and the baptismal font, which are in use in Luther Hall. I hope you enjoy.